The Magical Library. The Hidden Door. Emma loved books more than anything. She spent most of her free time at the town library. The library was big, with shelves full of books about every topic you could imagine. One rainy afternoon, Emma found an old book on a dusty shelf. It was titled The Secret of the Magical Library. Curious, she opened it. Inside, there was a map of the library. But this map was different. It showed a hidden door behind the fiction section. Emma couldn't resist. She followed the map to the shelf, pushed some books aside, and found a small door. It had a golden handle and a sign that said, "Enter if you dare." With her heart racing, Emma opened the door. Behind it was a staircase leading down into darkness. Holding her breath, she stepped inside, wondering what she would find. The Enchanted Hall. The staircase led Emma to a large hall filled with glowing books. The walls shimmered with colorful lights, and the air smelled like fresh ink and flowers. As Emma walked in, she noticed the books floated in midair. They whispered stories as they moved. "Welcome, Emma," said a deep voice. She turned around and saw a tall figure wearing a robe. It was the librarian of the magical library. "You have discovered the library's secret," the librarian said. "Here, books come alive. You can step into any story you choose. But remember, you must finish the story before leaving." Emma was amazed. She picked a book titled The Adventures of the Brave Knight. As she touched it, the room spun around her. Suddenly, she found herself standing in a castle. She was no longer just Emma, she was part of the story. A Knight's Quest. Emma was now wearing armor and holding a shiny sword. She looked around and saw a village in the distance. A villager ran up to her. "Help us, brave knight," he cried. "A dragon is stealing our food." Emma remembered the librarian's words. She had to finish the story to return. "I'll help you," she said. She followed the villager to the dragon's cave. The dragon was huge, with red scales and bright green eyes. It looked scary, but Emma felt brave. She spoke to the dragon. "Why are you taking their food?" she asked. The dragon explained that it was lonely and hungry because no one wanted to be its friend. Emma had an idea. She convinced the villagers to share food with the dragon, and in return, the dragon promised to protect them. Everyone cheered, and Emma felt proud. Returning home. As the villagers celebrated, Emma noticed a glowing portal in the sky. It was her way back to the magical library. She waved goodbye to the dragon and the villagers, then stepped into the portal. The next moment, she was back in the glowing hall of the magical library. The librarian smiled at her. "Well done, Emma. You showed courage and kindness. The library will always welcome you." Emma thanked the librarian and climbed back up the stairs. When she returned to the town library, it was already evening. Everything looked normal, but Emma knew she had experienced something extraordinary. From that day on, she often visited the hidden door, ready for more magical adventures. The books in the magical library were not just stories to read, they were worlds to explore.